Hi guys, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. So last episode we went through quite a few scenes in this place known as Brand Bell, and we've still got a few more scenes to get through today as well, but then we have got some action in the way of battles, I promise you. So once you're ready we can head out of the room with the Moogle, and we're going to start making our way over to the green light, which you no doubt remember from previous episodes. We've been ignoring it up until this point, but recently we did see Zidane chortle on up here, so we're going to follow him and see what's going down in green light area, which we were told in the last episode was known as the way to a place called Pandemonium. So we'll go there now. We've got a party of Aiko, Quina, Amaranth and Vivi, but that's not important because that's all going to get changed up, and we'll see what this girl's doing. Right, so now begins quite a lengthy exposition of scenes here. So I'm going to be quiet and let you take everything in, and then I'll see you on the other side of this section of the story, where we are going to be engaging in a series of battles. So look forward to that, and in the meantime let's pay attention to what exactly is going down in this strange area known as Pandemonium. And we finally actually get to enter a battle after what seems like an age of getting through story sections and scenes over the last couple of episodes. And this guy has a tendon and either you can steal, but to be honest, you're better off just attacking him. If you're not highly leveled, then you might want to just stay on status healing and what have you, keeping your hit points up, because he's only got like 11,000 health, and after a while Freya and Amaranth show up anyway, and so you might just want to try and like stay alive until that point. But because we're nicely leveled, I'm just going to get Zidane in full attack mode here. And then when your other characters turn up, you can just start attacking as normal. I love the way that Amaranth turns up saying we can't take care of ourselves after we basically finish this guy off. Okay, I think now he starts at his health levels. At least I assume he does. There we go. Get a nice bunch of experience for that. Okay, so now we enter our next kind of mini boss battle thing. This time we will be controlling Steiner and Quina. And this guy also has around the same amount of hit points as the previous. So we'll just start throwing stuff on him, and I think Frog Drop's a nice ability to use for Quina, especially if you've been doing the frog catching side quest. Here comes Zidane once more. So we'll just stick with normal attacks now. And that should do the job nicely. here we have our third kind of mini boss type fight thingy. Once again, we'll just be controlling Zidane here. And I do recommend you try and steal the uncommon drop, which happens to be an elixir. Since elixirs are very nice. This guy does have some nasty abilities actually, including an ability known as Earthshake and Smash, which reduces Zidane's health to 1. So you can just stay on defence here until Dagger shows up. So we'll throw a high potion here on Zidane. Fortunately he guards against earth damage because of the equipping that we did, which I did mention to you before we began these last couple of episodes. Which means we can get straight on with our physical attacks now. So Smash, we do need to heal. Looks like Dagger's done the job for us nicely. I guess she's woken up now. Witness the power of Bahamut. And there we have it. Another elixir, which is always nice. Right, so now that we're back in control of Zidane, we're going to actually go back the way that we came until we find the throne that Zidane was sitting on. But first we're going to engage with some of our party members here. Okay, so we're going to get the opportunity here to make a party, and I'm pretty happy actually with the choice that it's giving us here. Although you might want to switch out Dagger for Ico depending on how defensive you want to be. But other than that, you might also want to switch out Steiner for Freya or Amaranth. But I'm going to keep the setup we've got because we've developed these characters quite well. And you're probably certainly going to want to keep Quina in your group as well, in all honesty. And we're just going to set our characters up before we proceed any further. So as far as abilities go, you want to make sure that you have ways to deal with many of the status ailments that are going to be thrown your way, including a quite nasty bad breath attack. So I highly recommend that the, let me see if I can find them, clear-headed ability is always used, and along with Bright Eyes and Loudmouth on the characters that have those. So Zidane here has Bright Eyes, and I don't think he has Loudmouth, which is fine as long as he's got the ones equipped that are needed. And Bird Killer and Bug Killer are also recommended on characters that can use those with physical attacks. So Bird Killer and Bug Killer, there we go. So that's Zidane decked out, and just do the same sort of things with the other characters in your party as well. Okay, so with your party decked out, we're going to head back through this section here. I haven't actually saved my game yet, the reason being I'm just popping back to grab the Holy Mitre or Meter, which we can collect from the throne there, and then we're going to head back to the Moogle and save before cracking on with the next section of the dungeon. But I'm going to finish things off here today, folks, so make sure you're all prepared. You might also want to know that this is going to be your final chance to purchase the Zorlin shaped dagger from the Mog shop here. It's a rubbish weapon, you're never really going to need to equip it to use it, but you will need to use it for synthesis. So be sure you've got a total of at least 8 of those things for the synthesis purposes. If you have got Sargentus swords, I think they're called, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they also count as towards your total of 8. But you can get the Zorlin shapes here, so just make sure you do that, in all honesty. Once you leave to go to the next area, that is the final chance you would have lost to collect those items. But we're going to leave things there then now. I think that's everything I need to tell you. Yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been helpful to you if you're following along. And if it has, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comment section if you're playing along with me and how you are doing. And I'll see you soon, guys, for more Final Fantasy IX.